We're alive. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Today in Black America. I am JG, and I'm with my lovely host, the Miss. And
Tanisha Mercer. Hey, everybody.
how was your evening last night, Miss Mercer and Patty?
It was good. It was good.
Okay,
Do
so
you
we
see
got
my
a
lovely new apartment?
yeah.
The backdrop.
Moving
Listen.
on up, moving
Right,
on up
exactly. Listen.
to the east side,
To a deluxe apartment in
to
the
a
Paris
deluxe
sky.
apartment in the Patty sky.
Exactly. Listen. You see
Yes.
the sunshine, the brilliance. Y'all, that's a fake background. But
My
listen,
sunshine has
we
come.
right. That's a fake background, but we are manifesting. This is gonna be us. What this is gonna be me one day. One day.
Yes, yes, most definitely, most definitely. I'm enjoying the feng shui, the
Thank you.
the je ne sais quoi,
Thank
the
you.
the
Thank you.
scenery. It's
Thank you.
so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kudos to my interior designer.
Yes, yes. Kudos to the background creator. It looks very lovely. Whoever designed that, whatever home it is, it's very lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
No habla Spanish, feng shui. I don't put Spanish or French.
Listen, you like I'm bilingual. I can go back and forth like a switch.
I'm
Like a switch.
bilingual. No, Bubba. It's a difference.
Listen. You got AAVE. You got African American Vernacular English. You got Spanish. You got French.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you got Patois, right? Right?
Patois. You got Creole.
Yeah. So
Yes.
see,
Yes.
bilingual, trilingual. You're a polyglot. Okay, put some respect on your
Uh,
name.
oh, you telling me? No, I don't speak no Creole. I thought you just breaking down like.
No, I'm talking. Oh, you don't speak Creole?
No, I
Okay,
don't speak no Creole. No, no.
okay. But you do speak Patois, though, right?
Yeah, I speak Patois. Yeah, it's just broken up English
Okay,
with a
okay,
different dialected accent. That's all.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
remember I did it in one of the early episodes. My code switched.
You did. You did do it. You did.
So we got a lot to cover today. Um, Thank you for the like, whoever just liked us. We appreciate that. Would you just leave us a comment and we could post, come in, comment, and we'll just, post up your comment. So one of the things that I wanted to discuss is this Whataburger employee. She had the audacity. She had the audacity to scam somebody, and she's dubbed the world's dumbest criminal. And I wish we had a video clip, a full video clip, as to why she's the world's dumbest criminal. But I will read off of why she's the world's dumbest criminal. Okay. So let's see if I can still got good public reading skills. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Whataburger employee accused of using customer's card for paying for her probation. Sonoma police says while working at Whataburger in Newnan on January 31st, Alifa Sumter allegedly stole debit card information from a customer in the drive-thru to pay her probation fines and fees with the Coweta County State Court Probation Office. The Coweta County State Court Probation Office. Okay, she's on probation for possession of marijuana charge. Small, simple thing. The customer noticed an unauthorized $400 payment to the Coweta State Court Probationary Office on his account. And he's probably like, what in the hell is going on right now? Right?
Right.
He's looking at this thing like, Coweta, like, what? Probation? What?
Exactly.
So the police and the probation office worked together to identify Sumter as a suspect. As they looked down the rolls, like, oh, this was the card you used to pay. You in a relationship with her? You know her? You know what's going on? Nah, he probably like, nah, I'm married or whatever the case might be, right? So Sumter agreed to turn herself in, but never did, and stopped answering calls from investigators. It's believed that she may have gone to Florida. She did call them and try to renegotiate turning herself in. After she realized her face was plastered and all this other stuff, and you can't really run if you're just running down to Florida, you know. And they're going to keep pushing. So she just made it a little bit worse than what it originally was. It was under $500, so it would have been a misdemeanor, and because she ran, she upped it to a felony. Plus her probation. So now she's probably going to be looking at 1.5 years maybe in jail, and probably about 3 years of we got another reaction. Probably about 3 years of what is it called? I mean the probation. For 3 years of probation, sorry. Where she going to check in and all that stuff, yeah.
So she's already on probation for possession of marijuana, right? So she couldn't pay that fine. Her probationary fines.
No.
So she used a card.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you said, the dumbest criminal, because it's like, hold on. You use this person's card, which that's more charges, right?
Yes.
And then you crossing state lines, which is more charges, right? So now you took what would have been a small offense, which, let's say you didn't have the money for the charges. Let's say you didn't have it. What happens? Do you then have to serve out your whatever time you had if you're on probation? What happens with that?
Her probation, so we don't know. I didn't do deep digging to see like what was her initial charge in terms of like, you know, what the probation carries. Maybe she couldn't pay the fine, and sometimes they let you do a probationary payment thing, and she probably saw it as an opportunity to pay it off and be done with it, versus just keep paying the small amount, doing whatever little community service you have to do and just work it off. Because in that county, obviously having whatever possession, how many grams she might have a possession of marijuana is enough for her to be put into, you know, this system like that. So, but then Coweta County is one of those counties in Georgia that you don't want to get caught speeding. You don't want to get caught messing around, effing around and finding out. You would eff around and find out in that county, because it's not a lot of black people that lives in that county. It's not a lot of, if they are, they're not in a position of power. Exactly. So it's one of those places where you just like, slow down, keep it pushing, make sure I'm not dirty, and that's it.
Because I just hate that. It's kind of like, listen, I'm not trying to tell nobody how to be a scammer or whatever, but the one people you don't want to scam is like the police. Like, I'm not saying you should scam somebody else, but I'm saying if you were going to, I would not do it with the Coweta County people.
Correct.
I would. Yeah, I'm just saying, perhaps if you went to a nice retail store and used that card, right?
It'll be a little bit harder to track you. Yes.
I'm just saying.
So
it's the way you can go about things.
So in the great words of Yoda, stupidity is strong in this one.
It is, unfortunately.
The force is not with that one, man.
Because from a retail fraud perspective, if you were to go out here and scam Macy's and use a bad card, right? Like you I hate to say it, but you're pretty much gonna get away with it, right?
Correct.
Especially if it's a small amount.
Correct. Because and now the bad part about it is you go to return it to try to get some money back. That's when you get caught. Yeah,
well, she would have had to play it very carefully, returning to get the money, unless whatever. I don't know what she was going to do about that.
Correct.
But the one person I would not have been using that card to pay anything for is
something that would have your name on it is your probationary office.
You can't even, right? You can't even say it wasn't you.
Yeah.
You can't say it wasn't me, because I can argue, well, that wasn't me.
Where's Shaggy at when you need him? It wasn't me.
Right. Macy's, that was not me. That was not me buying that Burberry perfume. That was not me.
Exactly. Exactly. You wouldn't have paid your probationary fine. So, yeehaw, as the Charlemagne, the guy would say, donkey of the day. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Moving forward, got some 50-50 news. that we're going to present to y'all.
Now, we all saw that. So, friends, an important ruling was just handed down by a judge in California. Now, we all saw the devastation wrought when the Trump administration callously and cavalierly fired thousands of federal government employees who were relatively new hires, folks who are on what's called probationary status. Well, a federal judge just ruled that those firings were illegal.
Yes.
Let's talk about that, because justice matters.
Yes.
Yes, that's good. That's good news.
That is good news. All he just said was it's illegal, so those workers can file a lawsuit against the Trump administration, which is at lawsuit number 100,000 million, whatever number he's at right now.
Exactly.
So because they weren't fired for, I spoke on, they weren't fired for I'm sorry, guys. Brain is cold. They were not fired for performance reasons, attendance reasons, or simply lack of whatever. When you're in your first year at a government agency, that is your probationary year, for those of you who don't know. And when you get unionized after your first year, okay? So it was easier for Trump to fire these people because he would have had a heavier lawsuit if he tried to fire people with tenure. But then there are some people that have tenure that has been fired.
That part.
So in this manner that we're going through right now, that is a big win for those individuals, meaning they can file a lawsuit against the Trump administration. Honestly, file a lawsuit against Elon Musk.
Yeah, everybody. The challenge becomes, my mortgage is due this month. My credit card bills are due this month.
But they should have thought about that before they sat there, went in that booth, and voted for stinking ass Trump.
No, what I'm saying is, but a lot of the people who are getting caught up is going to be people who voted for him, and like us, example. And I'm saying that if you were unfortunately to get fired, right, and we know it's going to take a long time to wind through the courts, but meanwhile, you might be out on the street in the next 6 to 9 to 12 months, right?
Right.
So that's the only challenge with that. Like car notes need to be paid, Georgia Power, right?
Not even whatever the power company is where they live at.
yeah, but you get what I'm saying, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate for the ones who didn't vote for him that's caught up in this mess too.
Right.
So it's just like I said, I don't feel sorry for anybody that voted for Trump, and I feel sorry for the ones who didn't vote for Trump, and it's happening to them.
Yeah.
So it can't be like I am 100% everybody who did not vote, who voted. I'm 100% Kamala. So those of us who voted for Kamala and caught up in this madness, because we're all Americans at the end of the day, it is what it is. So Trump, it's like you can't sit here and say, well, Trump did Elon fired me. They always say Elon. This is the thing. They say Elon, but they never say Trump.
I think because he's the face of the Doge or DOGE, whatever. He's the face of that. So that's why Trump is not getting as much smoke.
He's the president.
He is. I mean I think they both should get.
He's the co-president.
They both should get the smoke. But Trump has brought Elon. These tech bros are acting like the U.S. government. He's acting like the U.S. government is Tesla, and that's how he's running.
He's acting like the U.S. government is Trump is acting like the U.S. government is you're fired. Was it the what's that show?
The Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
Yep.
The Apprentice.
Yeah.
He's acting like the U.S. government is the Apprentice. He's acting like the U.S. government is Trump real estate. He acting like U.S. government is Trump whatever Trump thinks he does. That's what he's seeing the U.S. government like. So
I totally agree.
So everybody, Jasmine Crockett, she said she told Elon, fuck off. A lot of people's coming for Elon. Elon might want to leave America. Your security ain't that. Let me tell you something about a veteran. Okay? Unless your security is veterans, don't cross a veteran. Do not cross them. So you might want to leave America, because the minute some of these veterans outside of me, let's make that clear, decides to take Elon out, and don't let it be a Marine, because he don't have to catch you within. He can shoot 500 yards. So don't let it be a Marine. And then if he's a Marine sniper, you're effed. If he's an Army sniper, you're effed. Leave America. Leave us alone. Okay, that's all.
Does he have some type of like Secret Service protection? And the reason why I'm asking, because Trump has gotten rid of a few high-ranking Black generals and department heads, right? Recently, like in the last couple of weeks. And I forgot to bring this story to our viewers' attention, right? But he's gotten rid of a few high-profile people within the military recently. So I just wonder with Elon, like, does he get like Secret Service protection? What is going on with this?
Elon is not even an elected official.
He's not.
So
but
if he's getting Secret Service protection, so let's just say our tax-paying dollars are going to a person who does not even belong in the U.S. government.
He does not, because I can't figure out how he has. I know how he's managed to be there, but why is he there is the question, right?
And why would he even rate Secret Service protection? And let's clarify this, okay? I want to go back to the vets. If you know what I know, number one, you're not going to take out Secret Service. They're not going to aim at Secret Service. They only want Elon. If they're Secret Service, they're not going to attack him. I'm not saying there's an underground network that's planning. I'm not saying that. What I'm just saying hypothetically, okay? The reaction of a veteran. Now, somebody who's outside of the veteran world would attack whoever's in front of Elon, okay? Because that would be the best method for them to get to Elon. Right. But what I was simply stating, Elon Musk has his own security.
Okay.
Just like Donald Jebediah Trump has his own security outside of Secret Service.
Right. So,
long story short, unless they're military trained, they're ineffective against a veteran or a few veterans who are pissed off. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I got you. I think people, the way things are going, people are really going to be more upset. And we're not saying anything about, violence or anything toward anybody.
I'm not advocating for it, but I won't be surprised if it happens.
The way that, and we'll talk more about it in the show, right? The more stories we've got for our viewers, but the
it's
way
ice,
things, what you got?
Ice.
What kind of ice you got? You got QT ice?
That's ice from my freezer.
Okay. I thought. Okay. QT makes a good ice, right?
Well, the red cup. Red cup is the international symbol of what? What goes down at the barbecue? Some liquor.
Right, some liquor. You got some brown liquor in there.
Yeah, I'm not drinking while we podcasting.
Okay. Listen.
I'm not getting a PWI, podcasting while under the influence.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh my God.
Let's move forward to the next one. Here's another Doge situation. So let's see. Backtracked on some of his earlier claims. The website Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency provided its third weekly update of federal government cost cutting Sunday night, claiming total government savings of $105 billion, up from $65 billion. It claimed in the last week's update, but the figure remains unverifiable, as the site still says it's posted only a fraction of receipts supporting this total. What's your thoughts on that, Tanisha?
I mean, that's absolutely wild and crazy to me. Like, I just think that, and that's what I'm saying by this person is out with Trump's full permission, is out to destroy U.S. the U.S.
So,
government.
yes. I was trying to get it to where I just showed you so I could take another sip of my cup. I'm not that effective yet on this thing. I just want another piece of ice.
Right. Listen. That's why I was asking you, is it the good ice? Okay,
It's some good ice, man. It's some good ice right now. It's some good ice. So, sorry, finish what you were saying, though.
But no, I mean, I think that people are going to be upset, and rightly so. I don't understand why. Yeah, it's there is a purposeful decision to destroy everything about the
This
U.S. government.
is this is explained the best way, okay? Because this Doge crap, everybody's now finding out Doge is a bunch of bull. All right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
before we get to the next subject, I just want to play this video real fast.
Now, cutting our education, we're going to have to make some smart choices right now. Cutting our education budget, that's not a smart choice. That will not help us compete with China. Cutting our investments in research and technology, that's not a smart choice. That will not help us compete with China. Bringing down our deficit by adding $7 trillion of tax cuts and military spending that our military is not asking for before we even get to the debt that we currently have, that is not going to make us more competitive. Those are the kinds of choices that the American people face right now. Having a tax code that rewards companies that are shipping jobs overseas instead of companies that are investing here in the United States, that will not make us more competitive. And the one thing that I'm absolutely clear about is that after a decade in which we saw drift, jobs being shipped overseas, nobody championing American workers and American businesses, we've now begun to make some real progress. What we can't do is go back to the same policies that got us into such difficulty in the first place. And that's why we have to move forward and not go back.
All right. So what's your thoughts on President Obizi giving us that warning back in 2012? And everything that he gave us a warning about is what Trump has undone in less than 30 days.
It's crazy. Like seeing that clip from back then and knowing how that man guided us through a recession, right? That man saved the auto industry. I'm talking about POTUS. He saved the auto industry. President Barack Obama saved the auto industry in Detroit, saved the banking industry because the banking industry was in trouble for all of the crazy subprime loans that targeted Black and brown people, right?
Yes.
He came in and he did so much at an absolutely awful time. Like I was telling my kids, because they were asking, like, well, when was it like this before? And I was telling them that, yeah, 08, 09 was definitely a little bleak, right? But it did not feel, inflation wasn't as bad. It did not feel like it feels now.
Federal government same thing. Federal government workers did not feel threatened that their jobs was going to be lost when President Obama got in office. He did not say, I'm going to cut these jobs and cut this and cut that. He just said, I'm going to tax the rich. I'm going to create everybody to have medical for all. He really wanted a socialist type of medical plan. And because, well, we're not communists and we're not this and all this bullshit. He just went to what is now affordable healthcare. Said, okay, let's make it as low as a cell phone bill. And so if your bill is $300, that's what your cell phone bill is. You choose to have a $300 cell phone bill. If your cell phone bill is $80, you have medical coverage at $80. So that was, quote unquote, the best option. Honest to God truth, I believe Americans deserve to have free healthcare. I think every American should have free access to free health care and not to be in debt over a medical bill. Because there's countries that does that's way less than America on the GDP and all this other stuff that has free healthcare. So we're the only one of the big eights, the G8s, the G9s, G15, the G25s. Wherever we at, we the only one that has the worst healthcare considered to the top leaders. So let that speak volumes. The man was ahead of his time. He was met with so much racism, so much hate that he wasn't the one that's trying to destroy America.
Exactly.
The one that's trying to destroy America is greeted with so much love and this and that, and like, are you kidding me?
And it's crazy because it was a difficult time. I definitely remember it being difficult, but like you said, we didn't face the same things. We're not facing what we're facing today. You know,
nobody in the world was scared of Obama.
Yeah,
we all wondered. Comedians, Chris Tucker made a joke back in the 90s. If America had its first black president, da 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 da, he'd be da 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 da. It was funny. It was funny, but at the same time, we did have our first black president. Yes, he did play basketball at the White House. No, he didn't have cousins over having barbecues, but he had teams wanted to come see him after they won. He got the celebratory jerseys and all that stuff. He got more love from being in the president. He was even in the damn video game. Okay?
Right.
45 is nowhere near a video game. Nobody even like, honest to God truth, they don't even want to visit him, but the owners be like, the one, like when the team wins, like, hey, we got to go.
Yeah.
Seriously? If you care anything about those black players that you have on your team, they don't want to go. They just don't got the balls to say they don't want to go. They got the balls to ask for a lot of money, but they don't got the balls to say I don't want to go. So yeah, he tried 2012. He tried to tell us, and here we are. 2012, 2014. I'm sorry, 16, 25. So 15 years later. No, 13 years later. Here we are. And he looks like a prophet.
Yeah, we're not in a good space, not at all.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
No, but it will get better. It will get better. So I got another one for you. Let's see. You ever heard of what's his boy name? Telvin Osborne.
Yes.
You ever heard of him?
I have
What's
heard
your
of
thoughts on it? Let's bring the video in and give us your thoughts on him. How ironic. Okay. How ironic.
That Hannah Grace Cobb was charged. An arrest has been made in a shooting in Burke County. The Burke County Sheriff's Office announced today that Hannah Grace Cobb was charged with involuntary manslaughter in the death of Telvin Osborne. Osborne was shot in the chest at a home on 4 Points Road on Sunday and pronounced dead at the hospital. Investigators say alcohol was involved and the shooting was not accidental.
The offenses committed leading up to the discharge of the firearm included simple battery, family violence, and reckless conduct. It is reckless to go out and get drunk and then introduce a firearm.
All right. For those of you who don't know, and I just found out about him, Telvin Osborne is a YouTuber or something? Not a YouTuber, a TikToker maybe?
I believe so. I'm not exactly sure, but he was a young black man.
Mm-hmm. Who spoke.
He was a young black man who was very, his feelings about black women were very known online, on Facebook and Twitter, and your social media outlets. He has said many statements that I've read about he would rather have sex with a dog before a black woman. He basically, I'm not saying all of his commentary was like this, but enough of it was like he had some very negative feelings about black women, and he said that he'd rather date white women.
This
which
is
is
how.
that's your preference. That's your preference. But he's now resting in his preference. So
This is how I feel about him. Okay, that's my.
we share the same opinion. We share the
Okay.
same opinion.
So he got unalived by a white woman who he got into a argument with, and from their home, looking at their home, they was in a mobile home. Nothing wrong with people who live in a mobile home, but
Right.
if you're going to talk all this trash against black women, um, a good black woman will make sure you're not living in a mobile home or mobile home park. Period. Since period. A good black woman is make sure y'all going to be in a nice apartment or a nice house. If you stand by a good black woman, she's going to support you from beginning to the end. But we tend to always, men, black men, okay? We tend to always defecate on black women, and not all black women are good women. The good, I say always, I'm gonna keep it straight. Good black women will always support you. The number one indication of a great black woman, President Obama.
Yes.
Denzel Washington. Um, Camille Cosby, despite what Dr. Cosby has done. Shawnee O'Neal, when she was with Shaquille O'Neal, he messed that up, but Shaquille O'Neal had a drive in him that you can't compare. Um, Michael Jordan's mom, I want to give that to her. Because Michael Jordan he wouldn't be who he is without his mom and without his dad. And the reason why I don't acknowledge Juanita Jordan is no disrespect to her, but she came in while he was at the top of his game, so I can't give that kind of respect. Let's look at another one. Hell, Oprah and Stedman. Stedman is a millionaire. Oprah's a billionaire. Whatever they got going on, but they're not even married.
Yeah, they're not married. I mean, we don't know the inside outs and of these particular relationships. But I think that the difference is for me is like, as black women, I really don't care who you date. Just keep our names out your mouth when you do.
Exactly, and don't try to belittle black women just to grow favorites with another race. Like that's one thing I don't do.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't date out of my race. I've
Right.
dipped
Right.
over there physically, but mentally, I've owned like black women. 99.97% of the women I've been with, black.
The crazy part about it is his brother has like said all this stuff on social media, and I want to say that brother was one of the ones that was encouraging him to date white women. And my thing is, you can uplift one woman without putting us down, right? You can date who, if you want to date Karen or Becky, date them. We really don't care,
No.
but just don't put us down while you're doing it. So his brother continues, even in death, calling us black bees and y'all don't care. And I want to be really, really clear here. There is a segment of the population, of the black population, that only sees black women for support and for work. And now he's basically, the brother is upset that black women are not advocating for him when all this man did was tear us down online.
So he wants black women to be like, "Oh my God, Telvin, I'm so sorry," and you sitting there and call him saying that you rather smash a dog before you smash a black woman and expect sympathy from them. Then your brother in death is sitting here talking about black women, and you expect us to show sympathy towards the family, singing my condolences. No, we're not going to. No, black women, black men is not going to. One who respect black women is not going to send any condolences or sympathy or empathy towards your family. You don't deserve it. I'm sorry, you don't deserve it.
What I have said online is he listen, that's his family's issue. Okay. His family needs to ask, I call it Jalen's mama. Ask Jalen's mama for her help. Okay,
Exactly.
ask that side of that family for help, and he will get the answer because the help is not coming. The help is not coming.
I had to look
Yeah.
up. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not marching, we're not protesting, we're not doing anything. And people need to remember.
And it's like that's what they want us to do. Like
They do, because
they want
people
us
see
to,
Black women only for our labor. There are a lot of people who see us only for our labor and what we do for other people. So typically, people forget Black Lives Matter was started by women and people who identify as queer. So all these marches that you've seen with George Floyd and others, those were organized by BLM. They want the same type of support, and it does not work like that.
I want to this is how I feel. This is how I feel about the situation. Let me hold on. This is one of my favorite scenes
What you
right
pulling
here.
up? What you pulling up? Let me see what you got.
This is what Black women feel right now, right? Let me make sure we get it. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how we feel. This is how Black women and Black men feel about this situation.
Think I'm gonna be the scapegoat for the whole damn machine? Shit.
Clarence is gonna.
Shit. As far as the federal money is concerned, he's everything. The faucet, the goose. Goose. The one that lays them golden eggs. Major crimes. Shit. You gonna come talk to me about money laundering in West Baltimore? Shit. Looking forward to
Shit.
That's about
how
it.
we feel. That's
how we feel. That's accurate.
That's
Totally
accurate.
How can I say that in my Baltimore? Listen, I'm horrible with accents.
Mm-hmm.
You know how when people say Baltimore, like I say Baltimore, being from the Midwest.
Yes.
But a Baltimorean says it like a D, like Baltimore, like you know what I'm trying to say.
Baltimore.
Exactly. I can't make the accent up, but yes. Yes.
That's how y'all should feel about this. Oh, can y'all please show some sympathy? Shit. Can y'all please do a pray a march for us? Shit.
Mm-mm.
Can y'all show some love to him online? Shit. That's how you should feel.
Ask Jalen Mama people. Ask Jalen Mama and her people.
And you think they're gonna do it? You want to say?
Of course, we know they're not gonna do it.
No. You think they're gonna do it?
I know they aren't.
That's the answer I'm looking for. Do you think they're gonna do it?
No, and the crazy thing is,
shit.
Oh, okay.
Do you
went over my head. Okay.
Do you think that girl's mama and daddy gonna do that for him?
Shit. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely. Well, the crazy part about it is it was reported, and something that I read said that apparently there was a GoFundMe, and by that family or something involved. And they were like, no, they did not want to touch it at all. Because think about it. Why would they? Right? Mm-hmm. We're going to see what happens with this young lady.
You want to know?
I'm telling you, I don't think that young lady I don't think anything will happen. I could be wrong. But that's why I said rest in preference.
Do you think anything will happen to her?
In West Baltimore? Shit. Looking forward to
Ain't nothing gonna happen to her.
Yeah. She is getting her defense together right now as we speak. Okay, she got her attorneys on lock.
Let me get off of that. She gonna use his money too. Whatever money that man was making off of TikTok, whatever, then she gonna use that money to pay for her attorney.
Exactly.
You gotta reduce years for shooting your black ass. Shit.
Man, yeah.
All right. I got an amazing. Let's go to some positivity for a second. I got another video I want to share. I'm gonna bring this to the stage. Y'all check out this amazing save by this. It could have went left, but the spirit of the Most High was with him. So let's
Detainee.
Are you straight, bro?
A root officer is about to choke, and the only one who can save him is the detainee.
Are you straight, bro?
A routine arrest until something unexpected happens.
You want to give me the keys? Give me the keys, man. I'm gonna help. Help me, man. You want to give me the keys? Give me the keys, man. I'm gonna help. Help me, man.
The tension is unbearable.
One time. I got it.
He did it. The officer is safe, thanks to him.
You good, Fuzz? Yeah.
What was that, gum?
Here, go ahead. Take me in.
An unexpected
Go ahead.
hero. What would you have done in his situation?
He saved that man's life.
He did.
He saved that man's life. What was that like? Hubba bubba bubble gum? What was that?
I was gonna look like a big old thing of gum, or maybe I don't know.
What's the gum we used to, the Big Chew? Remember the gum that came in the tobacco pouch? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Was it that? Because what was that? Oh.
But I kind of want to break now. You brought it to my attention. I kind of want to break this video down. Let me do this. Let me do this here. Let me play it back. And the reason why I want to break this down, guys, I want y'all to see something. And when you ask me, is this real, right?
Yeah.
You want to give me the keys?
The one who can save him is the detainee.
Are you straight, bro?
A routine arrest until something unexpected happens.
You want to give me the keys? Give me the keys, man. I'm gonna help. Help me, man. You want to give me the keys? Give me the keys, man. I'm gonna help. Help me, man.
Okay. Right here. I'm looking at the uniform, right? Cops usually wear like a boots type of thing. Those look like regular plaid shoes. Look at the pants.
Oh yeah, I can see that now. You can see his ankles.
Yes. And usually they wear military type pants, right? Military
Yes, they do.
pants. They don't wear like a dress slack pants no more.
Dress. Yeah, they don't.
Standing now.
This is like
The
we
tension
said,
is unbearable.
right?
Look at the hat.
Look at the hat. I was just getting ready to say that. That's like a cheap security guard
Exactly.
badge, like taped around the hat.
Yes.
And it looks like a really cheap black visor type hat.
Yeah. And that really, when I watched it again, I'm like,
One time. I got it.
He did it.
okay. Number two. What I'm looking at I'm gonna go back right here. Not sure. Are you seeing my mouse clicker or no?
No. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm looking at when I see, you see where his hand is underneath his flat jacket?
Yeah.
All right. So underneath the flat jacket is, number one, that is too much. What I want to say is that would have been very difficult.
To do the Heimlich with the jacket on?
With the jacket on.
Okay.
It would have been very difficult because with the jacket on, he's supposed to have his war belt on. That's his nightstick, his baton, his handcuffs, you know, where handcuffs go, his ammo, and his firearm. You see how his arm is right underneath him a little bit too easy.
Right.
The video is fake.
And if you notice it, it went from the clip of, "Hey, give me the keys, bro."
No,
right?
I chopped it up.
Oh, you chopped it up. Okay.
I chopped it up.
Okay.
So to make a video faster, because I thought it was a fascinating video, it has over 25 million views, and I'm like, oh shoot, this could be real. But then when I'm breaking it down, I'm not really seeing anything that makes the cop look real.
Right.
And if it is real, I apologize, but it just doesn't seem too real to me.
Be real.
Because I'm trying to authenticate the uniform, and that hat is, they don't even wear hats like that. They wear baseball caps now.
Okay.
They're more likely to be in baseball caps, or they'll be in what's the baseball cap, or they'll be in like a it wouldn't be that.
Right.
It wouldn't be that type of hat. Those type of hats, 80s, 90s. New York still has those hats, but they look like they somewhere warm. Short sleeve shirts on.
Yeah, it does make you kind of question whether it's, and that's the thing, is so many things out here that people, skits that people make up that are not, that are made up.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a video today of what was supposed to be an accident, a police getaway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hold on, is this real? Because the clip showed the car evading police. It was like the police were behind him, and then he was trying to go around the police. He wasn't really evading police at all, but he was trying to go around the police. So he sped up in a Durango, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he sped up in this direction,
mm-hmm.
and then he cut. This is an interstate. And then he went in the opposite direction. Another vehicle crashed out, right?
I didn't know people was recording me.
Oh, right, exactly. Then you all of a sudden saw him getting away,
mm-hmm.
and then he hit the barrier, and you saw his body eject from the vehicle. But then when you read the comments, I'm like, hold on. And people were like, no, this is fake. It's spliced together. But again, to the common eye, unless you go do what you just did, you really study it, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what's AI video, what's a skit, what's fake. It's hard to tell.
Tomorrow, if you don't mind, I want to do a fake valor video. I'm gonna show people when somebody's faking their valor, okay? And I could also show, like, if you look at my uniform, you'll think I'm faking valor, but I'm not. Like, I have that many ribbons that I earned. So I will show people a fake valor video. There's a lot of few fake valors out there. So let's move on to Elon. Elon. I just like the way it comes off of my tongue. Elon is going to do Doge, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic, okay? All right? So
it's going to do great things.
He's going to do great things. And he and Putin are best friends. I'm like, Elon, you can't be my favorite guy and you and Putin are best friends. So Elon Musk, and he's not a musketeer.
Right.
Elon is he's losing money on Teslas, and we like it.
Right. Right.
The same way you want people in America to lose money, good for your ass. You losing money, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So
let's bring it to the stage. Tesla. What we got?
A lot of people not long. Tesla, this is going to be like a magic moment for them to get in. But can you explain a substantial reason for the sell-off?
Well, I think the first reason is that we're still none the wiser as to what Elon Musk's plans are for his Tesla stake. He had that now controversial or infamous weekend poll where his Twitter followers voted in support that he should sell down 10% of his stake to pay some taxes. But since then, there's been radio silence from him. So we don't know the when or the how or who he's going to sell it to. And we certainly know that investors don't like uncertainty. There's a couple of other theories that are floating around. There was news that his brother Kimball, before that poll was held, also sold some of his Tesla shares. And, you know, when insiders sell, that's also not taken as a great sign by investors. If the insiders think that the stock has peaked, well, maybe it's also time to get out. The other thing worth remembering is that Tesla shares have been on an absolute tear. They're still trading above $1,000 US. They're up about 1,000% since early last year. So, you know, if you are going to take some money off the table, book some profits, perhaps not a bad time to do it while there is a bit of uncertainty swirling around.
Crikey, Mike.
Almost $200 billion lost, right?
Yes. That's music to my ears.
Absolutely.
You
The
said
stock is tanking. It's tanking.
You running around here fooling with people's money, and now we running around here fooling with your money.
With your money. With your money.
Keep playing with people if you want to. And it's not just Americans, because you still got some that's like fanboys of this man. It's people around the world seeing what he's doing to regular everyday Americans, standing up for everyday regular Americans and saying, no, we don't want to buy your stuff no more. For F you.
In Germany, the sales have fallen almost by half. I mean, that Nazi salute did not help, right?
Germany is really just trying to get rid of that negative annotation of their history, that piece of their history that they fell into, and here he go. I'm not going to do the rest, but he did it.
Right. Twice.
Y'all, you want me to play that? You want me to play that clip? You want me to play that video that I did?
Go ahead.
You sure? Can I act up? Can I act up? Did I play it before or no?
Listen, go ahead. Let me go ahead.
Ooh, let me see here. Listen, damn, where is it? Oh my God. Oh man. Guys, I forgot what it is.
We do so much work. Well, listen, we do so much work over here. It's hard to. I get it. It's like,
I didn't even put a name or another. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Right.
I got you on the next one.
Next time.
Just give me a second, but I'll find it.
You'll find it. I'm sure you will find it.
Yeah. So 200 billion, not 200 million, not 200,000, not 20,000, not $200, or not $2,000. $200 billion.
Bringing Tesla to its knees.
Let's do it. Keep doing it, guys. I don't even own a Tesla. I don't even want to look at a Tesla because of this dude right now. And you still, like I said, you still got people running around, driving around Teslas. That's cool. But you got this one guy in Canada said, man, my wife got a Tesla. I got a Tesla. I had a cyber truck on order, canceled the cyber truck, and he is actively trying to sell his Tesla. He's done. He's like, no, I can't fool. And these are people who actually have clear minds. It's not about being awakened. It's about you having a good conscience of human sensibility. What I want to say, help me out. Human compassion.
Yes.
It's just having a good human compassion about things. Like Elon Musk is running around here dirty, and I don't want no part of it. Plain and simple.
It's wild.
Yes, it is.
It's wild.
Now, we got another one. Whew. Chuck Schumer. Mr. Schumer breaks it down to the American people in a way that makes sense. Let's bring him up.
To believe that the Trump administration wants to cut social leave, that the Trump administration wants to cut Social Security. But that's what's happening. We're in a pincer move that shows just what they're up to. On the one hand, DOGE has cut 7,000 workers from Social Security. And on the other, Elon Musk says Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time. Tell that to the average Social Security recipient who depends on that $1,100 or $1,500 to buy food, pay the rent, go visit the grandkids. Tell them it's a Ponzi scheme. Tell them they don't deserve that money. It's outrageous. Why would they do this? They're in a frenzy to give tax breaks, tax cuts to the wealthiest, the very wealthiest billionaires in America. They're just frenetic about it.
The American people should realize the Social Security Administration is already at its lowest level of staffing in 50 years. That's why fewer than 40% of people who talk to a Social Security agent get through to talk to someone. That's why it takes, on average, 240 days to process a disability claim. And that's why last year an estimated 30,000 Americans died while waiting on a decision about their disability benefits. Yet Trump and Elon are now loudly declaring they want to significantly reduce staff further.
DOJ's attack on Social Security, in my view, is a first step on the path to privatizing Social Security. In just the past week, the DOJ appointed a commissioner has taken the following actions. Allowed DOJ unfettered access to Americans' health records, bank account information, and tax data. The Fort Knox of Americans' sensitive personal information. Wiped out Social Security's most experienced employees and continued to pressure more to resign when the agency is already at a 50-year staffing low. Proposed shuttering field offices across the country and closing more than half of the regional offices. Taken together, there is no conceivable way that Social Security benefits will be paid on time and in full to Americans who have earned them by paying into the program with every paycheck.
As the former Social Security Commissioner put it, you're going to see the system collapse if this keeps on.
And this is the hard part. This is where we catch the strays. Because if you have people in your family who are collecting Social Security or are about to collect it, we all need to be worried. Because late payment and Social Security, those two words do not go together.
No. I wanted to see some. I wanted to try to pull up something that's very important. Oh man. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a bad time. I mean, I think that between the cuts, he's cut 7,000 employees, Social Security employees. More cuts are coming or may be on the way. And I think it's important to highlight that the reason why they're saying the payments may be late is because the institutional knowledge, i.e. the employees, have been fired. Okay,
Tanisha,
they couldn't let go.
this is President Dwight D. Eisenhower back in 1952 during his campaign. And this is what he has to say about Social Security. And he's a Republican. Hold on. Put him up. Let's see. Is it playing?
It's not. It's like it's stuck. Okay, now it's playing.
Okay.
Eisenhower answers America. I'm 66. I can't live on my Social Security. Nobody can.
I stand for expanded Social Security and more real benefits. Believe me, sir, if I'm president, I'll give you older folks action, not just sympathy.
All right. I don't know what's going on with me in the studio. Gotta stop sharing. Let's see. Can you see? Are we still there?
Yeah, but it's like your screen is frozen.
Yes.
Okay, what happened? Did we lose him? Where did he go? I'm going to give him a little bit of time to come back in, but we
back.
saw that clip of Dwight Eisenhower, President
I'm
Dwight
back in.
Eisenhower.
I'm back in.
Okay.
So that was President Dwight Eisenhower. That's crazy. Maybe can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you fine.
All right. So I'm back in. Sorry, I had a technical difficulty. I just had to make sure. He said, I'm going to make sure I take care of y'all. This man said, I'm 62 years old. I can't live off of Social Security. I'll make sure I expand Social Security and you'll be active. You'll be good. And he's a Republican. And why did I bring that up? Look at the Republican Party now. Way different from President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Way different in their mannerism and how they want to protect the American people. He wasn't a Democrat. He was a Republican telling you and made sure Social Security was still intact.
Right.
If you're great, all I gotta say is to the white Americans, because they're the majority of the United States, who vote against other people's greater interest, you are ashamed to your great grandparents. That's all I can say.
Yeah. The person in the White House only cares about the 1%, the people who will not need Social Security benefits, and that's what you're seeing.
Yes,
that's what you're seeing.
That's what you're seeing. It looked like the studio took away all my toys here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Took away all my toys. I think the show about to end.
Like, listen, let's wrap it on up. Like, come on,
it's like, man, you sitting here playing with this damn share screen and da. I'm like, you know what? Let me find that last. Okay, Tesla to do. I can't remember. Which one we supposed to go over?
Oh, the one we didn't talk about was.
We can talk
about it tomorrow. We can talk about it tomorrow. It's fine.
Yeah, we did everything. We did everything we were supposed to do. We hit everything. We hit every topic. Which was the first?
Yep, it was. There was one we didn't do, but we can talk about it tomorrow.
Which one is it? Tell me.
It's Aaron Pierre, and actor Aaron Pierre, and singer and actress Tiana Taylor, are supposedly together. Right? Are the hot new couple after an award ceremony, and they were pictured together and did photo shoots together and just gossip and talking about Aaron Pierre plays Mufasa, right?
Mm-hmm. He's the voice.
And he's a very popular actor. Tiana Taylor, very popular in her own right, singer, entertainer, dancer, actress. So what are you getting ready to? You thinking something? What are you thinking?
Aaron, you're on the come up right now. And I can understand she got some yams. She got front porch and back porch. I can understand the physical attraction. Know the baggage that you're with, young man. Just know the baggage that you're with.
I hope it's a legit relationship. I will say that Hollywood manufactures relationships all the time. I hope it's a legitimate relationship. If so, I hope they both are happy. Aaron, I think, is 28, right? Mm-hmm. I think Tiana is a little bit older, okay? A little bit older. The mother of 2 children. She was married to Iman Shumpert, basketball player.
Yeah.
I don't know what team he plays for.
He's retired. He's
retired.
Yeah.
Didn't he play for New York or something?
He played for the Knicks, the Cavs, and then he went to another squad and then he retired.
Okay. Well, they recently, I don't know if they're still getting a divorce or they got one. It was a bit messy. I'm just giving background. I'm hoping that if this is a relationship, I'm hoping they're both happy.
Tanisha, it's crazy because I look at stuff like this. We had this discussion before. Man come into your life, right? Mm-hmm. You are in a good position in life.
Yes.
And they want half your shit.
Yes, I think
you probably and the judge gives them half your stuff when yours already established. Regardless if I'm in Iman, however he says that first name. I apologize, young man, young sir. He's younger than me, guys, so I just want to make sure we get that clear. So he's Nix. He met her while he's early in his career, and they got the 2 kids. They were married, and her career never really took off the way it's supposed to in the beginning. And I look at it like this was already established.
Her career did take off. Her career took off because she's the one that helped him get on Dancing with the Stars and was helping him to get booked.
He's a basketball player. He don't need to be on Dancing with the Stars.
I'm just saying what it was said previously is that he wanted to move from basketball to more entertainment, which she could help him with because
she could, but
in that field.
He is an athlete. Athletes are known to make way more money than R&B singers.
Right, but are you talking about Aaron and Pierre or Aaron and Tiana?
I'm talking about
Tiana and Aaron, or
I'm talking about Iman Shumpert and Tiana Taylor.
Okay,
she walked away with damn near half his shit.
I don't think the divorce has been finalized yet.
Did you see the numbers that he got to pay?
I haven't seen any particular numbers, but what I will say is that did he have a prenup? Did he have a prenup?
He probably didn't. I think he did. Let's talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk about tomorrow.
Let me look at some details.
Yeah, I would say for anybody, man or woman, ask Mary J. Blige, ask Jill Scott, ask Wendy Williams, right? Prenup.
We want prenup. Hey, did Kanye even follow his own direction? Nope. I think he probably did because Kim didn't walk away with half his stuff. She just got a good child support thing and some alimony.
Who now? I'm sorry, I missed the last part. Who?
Kardashian.
Oh, I'm not exactly sure. With Kanye, you know what? That never really has come up in anything. It's more so been about Kanye's mental health. I haven't really heard anything much about the breakdown of the marital estate.
So we got our topic for tomorrow: relationships.
We do that could be a great topic, and also let's also remember too, even with Kanye, with all the money that he made at one point in the music industry, at one point he was broke. Allegedly, he was Hollywood broke.
Allegedly, I don't believe that.
I'm just saying.
I don't believe it because there's so many royalties that come back to Kanye's name as a producer. It's crazy.
Yeah, he was broke by Hollywood standards. She had more money than him.
No, I don't think so.
That's what he claims. That's out of the words out of his mouth. But I definitely will check more for tomorrow's show.
Yes, I don't think so. I just can't see it. I can't see it.
Kim is worth a lot of money. That family's worth a lot of money.
They got a lot of money from that Ray J sex tape.
Oh, that's what launched the whole empire.
Yeah, because
and the momager, what's her name? Kris Jenner.
Yeah, and she went and got a brother.
yeah. I mean, that's what she's always liked.
Let me stop.
The whole family is like the whole family.
No, Courtney don't like no black men. I didn't see Courtney ass with not one black man yet.
Courtney, which was the tall one? OJ's baby. Oh,
Bye. That's Chloe.
Chloe, I'm giving you're right.
This is OJ's baby.
OJ's baby.
I did see the picture. I did see that picture of OJ's daughter, and they look alike.
They look alike.
They look alike.
For the record, Kris says that is not the daddy.
That head is they got that big head.
For the record.
She don't look nothing like Robert Kardashian.
Yeah, because the Kardashians have the money because of Robert Kardashian. He was a well-known attorney, right? But they didn't have the fame. They did not have the fame.
Yeah, he was OJ's best friend and one of OJ's best friends. And when OJ Simpson got into that, the police chase, Robert Kardashian was the one that jumped to action to make sure his boy was straight. So Let's pick it up tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We got a very interesting topic. Hope y'all like today's show. Thank you for tuning in. Today is Black America. Tanisha.
Stay black, y'all.
Oh, I like that. That's how we call out. Stay black.
See y'all tomorrow.
All right, later.
All right. Bye.